Okay, I think everything looks good on my ends. I have to make sure everything looks good. Um, Stream looks fine. Check my YouTube. Everything looks good. So. Hi Shift, welcome. How's it going? What's poppin'? I'm doing some gesture drawing practice like I've been doing for a good while, but how's it going? I've been drawing a good amount. Currently, I'm drawing every single day for at least an hour, doing gesture drawings at the bare minimum. You know, I'm doing expression studies too, and a whole bunch of stuff. Jada jada. I have a digital art block. Okay, so I mean, what is like how so? Define having a digital art block. Explain in excruciating detail, please and thank you. Like, you don't have the desire to draw, or you're not improving, like... How do I get these done? With pen and paper, art looks good. With digital pad art, bad art. Maybe what you could do. Ooh, actually, I know something that you could try. That could maybe help you, actually, in terms of it looking better. Is it because of how you sketch? Is it because of the medium? There's like so many factors, because, you know, as an artist, you're not really... I mean, you should still be able to draw no matter what the medium is. Of course, there's gonna be a learning curve depending on like what thing that you're using, but I mean, as artists, you know, you should be able to adapt to the medium that we do. It's just we have to do it long enough. I just need to readjust. It's been a while since using it. I'm almost back into gear. Oh yeah, then like how the hell is the art block then? If you know, like, oh yeah, I'm almost back into gear. The hell? Your boss found out that you're weave. Is that supposed to be a bad thing, a good thing? And didn't you say you're going back to school? Do this. Damn, okay, maybe I don't need like a full minute to do these gesture drawings. Maybe I can do it in like 45 seconds. Granted, they're not the best gesture drawings. I have this one on. Out like this. This one's kind of effed. I mean, the hand position is kind of effed. Torso looks fine. I was drawing and he asked me what I was drawing. I said anatomies and angles. And he's like, that looks like an anime girl. Very particular. How you're drawing that thing or whatever. I mean, I draw at work too. I mean, not the past few days. I've been really busy at work. But when I have downtime... Actually, no. Usually when I have downtime, I'm studying for my GRE. So not much drawing at work right now. Literally... Oh, might be cooked on this one. This gesture. Dang, laying gesture drawings are always hard for me. There's so many different things to consider. I'm not able to get. I flipped my notes and showed them the hands, Homura hands, and as I'm going. What do you mean? What the fudge? I know about Madoka. I'm not married. I have a job. There's probably people though. A millennial guy. Now it's now if it's like a boomer, okay, that's a different story, bro. If Hey man, if your boss is a weeb as well, that's some good shiz, is it not? Doesn't that work in your favor? I'm technically a millennial, I think. I'm a 90s kid. Or like I'm in between. I'm technically like in between Zoomers and millennial. So I'm able to relate to both generations. You're a zoomer. Yeah, I know you are. You're younger than me. Look in Discord. I'll look after I'm finished with my gesture drawings, which I usually do about an hour of gesture drawings. Okay, this part goes back. This protrudes out. What have you been up to? I've been drawing a lot, as you couldn't tell. Slowly but surely drawing more. Usually, when I'm not working, I usually spend maybe like 3 to 3-ish hours, maybe 3 to 4-ish hours drawing. When I'm working, I only draw for like 1, because like when I'm watching anime, when I'm watching TV shows, I draw. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I got a iPad. I got a new iPad. I'll show off later. Because like when I'm like on my desk drawing, like I like using my Wacom, right? When I'm watching anime, when I'm not on my desk set up, let's say I'm in front of the TV, I draw on my iPad, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna get a newer iPad, because why the hell not? I have all this money. I mean, I've been spending a lot of money. But I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna splurge a little, because it's been like it's been a good while actually, ever since I splurged money, because I've been saving like, I think, how much of my paycheck have I been saving in the past like few months? I think I've been saving like 60 to 75% of my paycheck into savings or into like investments and whatnot. And I'm like, damn, I'm just gonna splurge just a little bit this once, and then I'm gonna go back to saving. So yeah, but I'll show you. Spend it all on the gacha games. Bruh. I see all your streams for 3 months. Yeah, yeah. It's been a little while. I can show you some of the artwork you've kind of seen me do on my Twitter, but there's a lot of stuff on my Twitter I do, but I don't post on Twitter. So I could show you some of that stuff as well. Dang, I did not do this gesture really well. It's fine. And then I am going back to school. So right now I am doing like school applications. First I have to take an entrance exam. It's called like the GRE. Essentially for grad school. Entrance exam for graduate school. So, and then the thing I am studying is trying to become a CAA, which is a certified anesthesiologist assistant. Essentially, I'm like the hands and feet of a anesthesiologist, similar to a CRNA, a certified nurse anesthetist, if you know what that is. Um, Pretty much is able to do the same task and is given the same responsibilities. The difference is on the training that you get. One is very nursing heavy, the other one is very medical-esque training, but they're able to do the same things. Is it against us to draw a bare bosom? Whale? You're not calling them bosoms. We're calling them balloons. So yeah, so right now I am working. I am studying for my GRE. And then after I take my GRE, then I have to start writing my essay of like, oh, why do I want to become one and why would I be a good fit? And then finish applications. Hopefully I get done with my applications by late May, early June. And then I'm taking my GRE May 12th. So the day after Mother's Day. Busy, yeah. And then in terms of drawing, I've been doing a whole buttload of gesture drawings. Again, I do 61-minute gesture drawings every single day, regardless. Every effing day. And right now I'm on day 28 ever since deciding to do this. Previously, I did maybe like 10-ish minutes of gesture drawings. Not every day. It's just I do gesture drawings before drawing as like a warm-up whenever I did draw. But maybe throughout the week, maybe I draw maybe 4 or 5 times a week. But now I'm drawing every day regardless. Like after work, I was really tired. I'm not gonna get into too many details of what happened to work, but I was working in ICU. And then let's just say I had very high acuity patients, aka they're very, very, very sick. And they kept me busy all night. So I had like no time to like rest. I was up on my feet the whole time. The whole 12 hours. And it was kind of like that for the past few days when working. But yeah. Also, we were short-staffed too. So it made it kind of even worse. Because there's not as much help. I see. Shut the fudge up, you think you're so funny? Yeah. Because usually, I mean, even though it does get busy, there's some downtime in between doing stuff. And usually during that downtime, I first see if any of my coworkers need help. And if not, then what I usually do afterwards is I would study for my GRE. I mean, prior to me deciding like, hey, I'm gonna go back to school and whatnot, what I was doing is I was just drawing. Yeah, I would like draw my downtime essentially. But now I'm like, okay, studying for my exam is very important. So I'm still drawing, It's just that now my time is kind of split between those two things. And in terms of my other hobbies, it's kind of put on hold. So I haven't practiced guitar too much in the past few weeks, ever since I started like studying for my GRE fairly seriously. So I've been putting a hold on that. And same with like cooking. I have not cooked like a meal in the past few weeks. So I just been buying food. Now here's the thing with me, the amount of time that I'm saving by just buying food is like a decent amount, because again, I have cooking as like a hobby. So I enjoy making more extravagant dishes or chefy dishes or whatever, which takes like more time, more effort, but it's like really tasty. Of course, I could like do meal prep and all that, but you know, there's the time being spent on like groceries and then planning out meals and all that. That still takes time to do. I'd rather just offload that, just pay the extra money so I could spend more of that time that I am allocating to just buying meals to art and GRE. And I'm doing that until I finish. I've essentially, for a little while, I keep doing that until I probably for like the next month or so. And then after that, when I become like more free, I'm not as like busy, then I'll start going back to making my meals. Stop cooking more. I mean, sometimes I just skip meals. I'm like, man, I'll take too much time to just like order food and eat, or like go out, buy food, or like order food, then pick it up. Then like sometimes it takes time, more time than I'm bothered, so I just skip meals sometimes. Or I would like do something, or I'll do something like this, right? So I'll go to Smoothie King and I'll just like order a smoothie, right? But I'll do it in conjunction with something. So for instance, I would go work out, right? So I would go work out at my gym, and then after I finish going to the gym, because I would couple gym with me studying. So I would be studying GRE stuff while going to the gym. Typically, it is either watching like videos about content that I need to know for the GRE, or I am doing flashcards for vocabulary. Because yes, GRE requires you to know like a decent amount of vocabulary that we don't use on a regular basis. I skip meals all the time to save for gotcha. Oh my gosh. Are you still playing gacha games, bro? I kind of essentially, ever since I got, I mean, I haven't played gachas in like a while. The only one I like play on and off is probably Blue Archive. But the thing that's nice about Blue Archive is literally you could log in, log out in like very few amount of time. And I don't even play that game daily. It's like comes in droves. Maybe there's a character I want, I'll play a little bit, get the character, level them up a little, and then stop playing for a little while until there's a new character that drops that I want or whatever. And again, the amount of time that I spent is very, very minimal. So yeah. Again, especially now since I'm spending majority of my time doing other stuff. Yeah. I don't even play games in general anymore. I mean, the last time I played games was with Frogman, and you're playing Mario Party. Yeah, we were playing Mario Party, but here's the thing, like when I'm playing games with him, it's like we're catching up on life while playing games. It's like a medium for us to like talk. I mean, of course, we're still playing the game too. We're doing smack talk or whatever. Um, but that's a way that we're able to like hang out, kind of. Speaking of Mario, Switch 2? No, I'm probably not gonna get the Switch 2. The only reason I would get the Switch 2 is if they have a new Smash Ultimate game or a Smash like Superior or freaking whatever, Smash Supreme Ultra whatever. I think that's the only thing that will compel me. Of course, the Mario Kart does seem like pretty cool, but like what? Number one, the price is kind of ridiculous, right? And number two, like all the things that you want in a Mario Kart game, you're essentially able to get from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Like they haven't upgraded that game in like a long time. It's because it was so effing good. And I mean, for right now, for how it looks, I don't know if it's worth me buying a whole console for that game alone. Smash Ultimate, or like yeah, the reason why I bought a Switch was primarily because of Smash Ultimate, because I've sunk like, prior to me buying a Switch, like over 1,000 hours on like my friend's Switch, and then all the other games, like party games that they have on the Switch, and the portability, and like it was so much. It made sense. Of course, there's like better graphics. It could push games a lot better. Like for instance, the Tears of the Kingdoms and Tear of the Kingdom Breath of the Wild is able to run even better on the Switch too. If you already own it, you just need like to buy an upgrade key for it to play on better graphic. But I'm like, to me, I already got value out of the games. Do I want to like play those games again on like higher graphics? I mean, I guess, but at that point, I would just use an emulator, you know, like with the old GameCube games that I have emulated on my PC. I just use a controller. I just use a Bluetooth GameCube controller, and then I'm able to play like Wind Waker and all that without like getting the Switch too, you know? I'll splurge and buy a new iPad. Okay, but here's the thing. With the benefits, I mean, I'll talk more about it once I get to the iPad part. But what are you on the fence about on Genshin? Bruh. But, listen. Oh, yeah. The reason why is because an iPad, right? I am using my iPad a good amount because it has multi-purpose, right? I'm able to watch media on it. I'm able to draw on it. I'm able to use it for taking notes when I go back to school. Switch is literally just for playing games. And how often have I played games in the last few months? Not that much. Probably my screen time on my iPad will be more than my freaking Switch by a long shot, you know? So the multi-purpose use of an iPad trumps that of a Switch. And again, like, for me, it's more about how much I use it. Of course, like, yeah, if something costs a lot of money, sure, it's like, damn. But it's dependent on, like, the use case. How much are you going to use it? Like, for instance, like a smartphone, right? Like I have an iPhone 15 Pro, just a regular one. Now that phone is like $1,000. No, I'm not gonna say a swear word. Um, the phone is 1,000 USD, which is like holy frick. That's a lot of money, right? But the reason why I was willing to spend that kind of money on the phone, and I'm not gonna upgrade for a little while, is because think about how much we effing use our smartphones day in and day out. It is probably one of our most used devices ever since it came out. And also the benefits of me having the Pro, like the promotion, the camera stuff, battery life, the nice texture of like the back, to me that is worth it to me for how much I use my like smartphone, right? Now let's say I want to get like a luxury car, and let's say I live like 10 minutes from where I work. I technically do live like I live what, like 15 minutes from where I work. Now, do I want to get a super luxury car that I'm probably only gonna use maybe like 4 or 5 times a week, at most maybe like 30 minutes each time, and spend like what, like 65K on it? Or would I rather, get like a used car, a decent used car for like 15K? Like, that's a no-brainer. Damn, really? That's crazy. I don't think I'll get a luxury car. For me, I'm generally, I think I'm more pragmatic about things that I use. Of course, I will splurge on things, but usually the things that I splurge on are things I will be using like a lot to make it worth it, For me, that's how I usually justify like splurges, is if I'm gonna use it a lot. Like, for instance, if I'm gonna like my guitar that was a splurge, right? But the thing is, prior to now, like, I practice guitar maybe like an hour. Okay, maybe not. Actually, no, yeah. Maybe in a week, I probably spend 7 to 8 hours playing guitar prior to me studying for the GRE. Now, the guitar that I got was fairly expensive. It was like 1,700. But the thing with this guitar, it's like it's an actual investment, because if you know about acoustic guitars, number one, if it's really well built and if you take care of it, it can last a lifetime, and it actually sounds better as time goes on. The more you play it, the better it will like break in the wood, quote unquote. Not really the term they use, but keep it as simple terms as possible. It breaks in the wood and it makes it sound even better. Like the wood of the guitar will sound more vibrant, brighter over time when you play it more and more. Don't splurge on women. Bro, why do you think I'm able to splurge on stuff here and there? Because I don't have a girl. Like, think about it, man. I'm a bachelor that's making a decent amount of money. Imagine if I had a girlfriend. Then all the money that I'm using to splurge on certain things, I wouldn't be able to. Because here's the thing, I'm not like... Here's the thing, when I'm like splurging, right? I am not going into debt splurging. I am oh yeah. That's one bit. I refuse to go into debt just to get a new item. That is so stupid. It is stupid to do. Unless if like again, I say use debt to splurge. Not worth it. Um because here's the thing. I'm splurging when I'm splurging, it's like quote unquote responsibly, meaning that I'm still putting money into my retirement funds and savings. I have an emergency, what is it? Emergency savings account. I'm putting in every single month. I put a set amount for my paycheck regardless. Same thing with my retirement. Retirement, I do not touch that shiz. A certain amount goes into retirement, and no matter what, I always put it in. And then whatever I have left over, I usually either put it into like more into my emergency savings account, or I put it into like the stock market to like invest. So usually, yeah, those are like the two things I do. Or I invest in myself, which is like, paying for classes or like saving up. I should actually, technically, I should be spending more money to save up for school, but it is what it is. Do you have a credit card? Yeah, I have 2 credit cards. I have 2 credit cards. Let's just say that I'm able to, like, my limit for my credit card is fairly substantial. Like, let's just say I am able to, how do I say this? I'm probably able to, with the credit cards that I have, or the credit line that I have, I probably have enough to like buy a modest new car. So you could do your calculations in your head to see like what I could buy, but invest in yourself, a BBL. What the hell is a BBL? What I mean by invest back in myself, for me in particular, it's like, for now, it's just like art stuff. So for example, like, there is one guy, his name is Tomo Fujimoto. He's a really good he's a very good guitarist, and he's really good at teaching, and he has like a library of like a lot of the stuff that he teaches, and it's like really good material, and that's like $20 a month. But the knowledge and the amount of information and the amount of videos that he has on there, it is so effing good. It's essentially getting private lessons for music, or it's not as good, but the knowledge is so like great that it's worth it, because going to private lessons for like music is fairly expensive. They charge like $50 to $60 an hour of private lessons for music. I know, because I did private lessons for violin in the past, or like for piano as well. So I know it's like fairly expensive, and he's giving out this like knowledge for $20 a month is not bad. Like, and I think about it like, oh, okay, rather than me, I mean, of course, I have Netflix, but rather than like, I could justify it by saying, okay, since I am paying for this, I now have to invest in I have to now like practice guitar. It kind of makes me justify like, okay, I bought this fairly decent, expensive guitar. I need to make use of it. And then I'm also paying for this online thing, so I'm gonna couple those together, and it's a monthly thing, so that means I always have to practice, so I'm always learning, so I get full use out of it. I mean, for the next few months though, I can't really practice as much, so I mean, I halted my subscription to that for the next 2 months, or until I'm able to practice guitar more consistently. But again, not right now, because my priority is studying and getting back into school. And probably once I get back into school, I probably will put that subscription on hold until I finish school, because my main priority will be school. Like, meaning that, like, of course I'll make adjustments, so that's like one thing. Look up. Okay, I'll look it up in a little. Again, I have to do my gesture drawings. I'll look up BBL in a little bit. So yeah, I just or there's like a, what's his name? He's an artist. He's really I love his art, right? It's like Guize, freaking Guze. Frick, I can't say his name. Anyways, he has a Patreon. His Patreon is like $5 a month, and the amazing thing is he teaches like a lot of his stuff. Essentially, like how his art process, what he does. And they're like fairly extensive, and he has so much content on there. And he even says, like, he himself effing says, like, hey, literally, this is what you could do. You could literally download my videos, download all the material that you need to, and then like not subscribe for a little while and wait until like I build up like a bigger arsenal of like content, and then resubscribe and do the same thing. Like, he literally encourages that. He's like, he understands that getting knowledge for art is like fairly expensive, so he tried to make it like fairly affordable. And then literally he encourages, like, yeah, download my material and whatnot, and if you're like busy, if you have other expenses, to like literally cancel your subscription, but like all the stuff that you download, like all the knowledge and whatnot, will still be good. I'm like, damn, this guy's crazy in terms of like business, whatever. But like his material is so good. Hi Rack TV, welcome. So I'm also, that's another subscription that I have. But again, it's fairly affordable. Okay, I'm gonna give myself a small little break. Okay, let me look at what you said on Discord. Wow, that looks so good, man. Damn. I mean, what was I gonna say? I'm using incognito for this BBL. Oh no, I'm not getting a BBL. What the fudge? Who says he hate women? When the hell did I say that? What? And what? When the hell did I say that, bro? Oh yeah. This is what I've been doing, or one of the things. I've been as a sketch I made at work. Oh, I see. But yeah, I was doing one character and I was doing a whole bunch of different expressions. And man, this was effing hard. And with this, right? I just do sketches. I don't do like guidelines. I just full out like sketch these now, I guess. And then what I usually just do, yeah, I just copy usually this other artist, and I just do all this. This is for April. I've done more. Oh, this is my Hibiki drawing. That's my original work. Oh yeah, these are so bad. I did this like a few days ago. I think each one took like 7 to 10-ish minutes. They're not the best. They're like okay. Oh yeah, I was using mushroom. Oh yeah, and one thing, don't worry about it. Also, what you could do for digital to maybe like help you, I guess. And I think this is like a really cool thing. I learned about this fairly recently. I could show you real quick. So, what you could do is, let's say you just have, let's say you have a drawing. Let me just do a random sketch of something. No, what do you mean no? What the fudge? What are you saying no for? Just for no gosh darn reason, man. The hell? What, you don't want my help? Do you watch Marvel movies? I'm not a huge fan of them. Why, what's up? I know there's like a new one coming out, right? Fantastic Four. Isn't that the one that people are excited about? Or whatever? Let's see. Good F Hollywood? Wait, why? Why do you say F Hollywood? I mean, I can maybe understand the sentiment, but why are you in particular saying F you to Hollywood? Kind of sharp. It's okay if it's a little sharp. Ski? Okay. I'll check them out. You said good F Hollywood. You literally, did you literally not just type that out in chat? The hell? The hell? You said good F Hollywood. You literally, did you not just say that? New iPad, huh? Hi, Will. Welcome. Yes, I got a new iPad. I'll show it on stream, but hold on. I just need to show U-Shift's a new thing. Actually, you have to do a couple things. Let's see. Just doing a really quick sketch of Fubuki right now that I'm copying from Heidel. I won't do a full thing. I'll just make it super generalized. Does that mean what? Will? What? What do you mean? Okay, literally, I got a new iPad because I wanted to draw more. Like, I don't want to be tethered to my desk all the time when drawing, because I feel like when drawing, I'm like, damn, I feel like drawing. That means I have to go to my desk and draw. With a new iPad, I mean, like, I could like draw anywhere, you know? Does that mean I'm gonna draw NTR at work? Hell no, I'm not. Does not mean that. Okay, Will. Okay, let's have it more upwards actually. No, let's say something like this. I'll keep it really simple. I'm not gonna complete this. Whatever. You got an iPad for me, bruh. But will you draw more often, bruh? I draw naked girls all the time at my job, bro. That's you. I can't do that. Okay, so you have your sketch layer, right? So what you do, you get this layer, and then you bucket tool that hoe, and then you do white, and then you get another layer, and then you are going to mask it, and you're gonna make this an overlay, and then you'll change it to, like, I don't know, let's say like this color. Wait, did I do this correctly? I don't think I did this correctly. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, you do overlay, and then on the next bottom layer, what you're gonna do is turn this normal one into multiply. Whoops. So whenever you draw, it looks a little bit, you know, looks a little bit better. Oh wait, hold on. Let me go back to this. It looks a little bit more sketchy if you do that. I thought this was America where freedom is to draw naked anime girls. What the fuck? Says who? But yeah, I found this trick out like fairly recently. I don't know. I feel like the drawings look a little bit like, you know, you can make it a little bit more sketchy. You could, you know, you could go in, you could hatch. I mean, if you have the right tools or whatever. But I think this gives it a lot more of like a very sketchy vibe to it. Oh. I mean, oh, okay. I mean, if that's the case, then why the hell did it waste my time making me explain it, man? The hell? Okay, chat. Give me 20 more minutes. I have to do 20 more gesture drawings. Then I'll show you my iPad. Then I'll be drawing other stuff. And no, Will, I bet Will's gonna be like, draw NTR on stream with your new iPad. I'm like, the hell, man. What if I don't want to? Oh, I effed up. I effed up this gesture. Fuck. But welcome to the stream. Well, how's it going? What's poppin'? Is the Dojin artist, your Dojin artist, back in commission now? They're working again? They're not on hiatus anymore? I can't always get these. It's so effing difficult. NTR is woman, real men says. I think that's just you. You should. I think you're the only one who likes reading those. Honestly, you just like Yuri, bro. Let's be honest. Like Haiki isn't just Futa just another subgenre of Yuri? If you really think about it. Unless, you know, it goes the other way. If you know what I'm saying. Dude, are you just saying that Yuri is too vanilla in order to effing stand out? Saying like, oh, look at me, I'm cultured. You say you like Futas, bro? Like, come on. You're overthinking. You sure? You sure I'm overthinking? I think I'm not thinking enough. I need more cinderes. So are you saying that you want us tsundere girlfriends? Man, that sounds like low-key. That sounds like hell on earth, man. Now, okay, I think there's a difference between, you know, tsunderes and people that are shy. And of course, there is an aspect of shyness to like tsunderes, right? But they're a little bit kind of extreme, you know. I would kill for a tsundere GF, especially the ones with small fists and aggressive. Damn, you really are an M, huh? No, you. Classic argument. Classic arguments. Uh, I mean, okay. Again? I don't know, bro. Like, okay, you know, like danderes, right? Danderes are pretty cool. I like danderes, but okay, hear me out, okay? Danderes IRL, they ain't it, bro. For me, at least. Maybe. Actually, I don't know. It's a question mark for me. I feel like because I feel like I would want someone who's more outgoing, so they could get me out of my shell, you know. It's because you oh my gosh. You know what they say, don't stick your PP in crazy. You would violate that rule like frame one, bro. What makes you say that? Let's see. You like getting beat up? You like tsunderes? You think yanderes are better than danderes? You have a wallpaper of Gasai as your home screen page on your phone. Your favorite color is pink because of Gasai. What else? There's like so many other things. You did. I mean, sure. Okay, okay. I also, depending on what schools I get into U Shift, I might be moving to the same state as you. We will see, depending on what school I get into. Stalker, bro. Oh yeah, that's the same thing. Same thing for you, Will. I'll be moving, depending on what school I get into. Will I'll be moving to the same state as you. Hey, it's not like I am like actively trying to move to the same state as where y'all live. It's just that the schools that I'm applying to happen to be in the same locations of where y'all live, you know? Don't worry, you can move in with me too, bruh. I don't know about that one, Chief. And pay my bills. There we go. See, I was like, there's no shot. And what? Why me? The hell? What, you think I'm a tsundere, bro? I'm not a girl. You know this, right? I don't swing in that way either. Hey, I said depending on what school I go to or what school I go to and get accepted into. You should, bro. Honestly, I feel like if I were to do that, you're gonna be making me do everything. AKA me pay the bills, me like clean everything, me make food. You're literally are gonna do like, yeah, you're literally gonna make me do everything. So, what the fuck? Girlfriend trial? Like, who, me? Are you saying that, what, in this scenario, like, you would be role playing as my girlfriend, and this is what it's like to have a girlfriend, bro? I don't, I don't know if that's the case, my guy. I don't think a romantic relationship is where the guy does like absolutely everything and the girl does nothing at all. The hell? I mean, let me clarify. I would not want to be in that kind of relationship. I'm a strong proponent of 50-50. I mean, I guess it really depends on like what you're doing, right? So let's say, you know, y'all are both working. If y'all are both working, like both working full-time jobs, yes, even though like one gets more than the other, I think in those scenarios it should be more like 50-50, right? But let's say one is like a total like breadwinner, like the like actual breadwinner, and is paying for like all the bills, then the other one should, you know, obviously take more workload in terms of like housework, childcare, etc., you know? So groceries and whatnot. So I think it really, really depends. What if I said I would rather just not? You know, there's something called not jumping into a relationship too fast, you know? Do you really think I would hook up with someone who would take advantage of me and I would have no effing self-respect for them to take complete advantage of me? I don't know about that one. Relationship, but it's solo leveling? Bruh. Again, I'd rather be single my whole entire life than freaking be in like one toxic, or to be in a toxic romantic relationship, bro. That does not sound fun. Sounds like so much work. Then there is the divorce rate. And Fizzy, why would I do that? Also, welcome to the stream. How's work? Look, Yeshiv's back from the dead. Wow, actually that makes sense because, you know, yesterday was Easter. Or 2 days ago, depending on where you live. I know for you, Shiv, it was yesterday or 2 days ago. For me, it's still today. For Fizzy Water, it's definitely 2 days ago. No, I was using that term as a figure of speech, not literally. Unless you could like freaking walk on water and die for everyone's sins. Yushiv, are you saying that you would die for me? Oh, it depends. Okay, what does it depend on? Oh, that's a new post I have not seen. No, the ball's in the effing way, so I don't know how this will completely look, but I can give that a gesture. If me dying saved more than just you, sure. I think I'm ready to die any moment. I wouldn't because... what the fuck? I'm gonna decipher that after I finish my last gesture drawing. hell are you saying? What words are you uttering? Okay, if me dying says more than just you, sure. I think I'm ready to die any moment. I wouldn't because of my vengeful spirit. You mean you wouldn't stay dead? That's what you're trying to say. Essentially. Today is 4/21/25, and that is day 8, 28. If me dying saved more than just you, sure. I think I'm ready to die at any moment. I wouldn't become a you wouldn't become a vengeful spirit. Oh. Why do you have your location as... You know what? I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just... That's cute. Screen theme majigger. You know what I'm saying. That location is accurate. Shut the fudge up, you should. Hold on. I'll be right back. I need to get something. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm so old, I need a cane soon. No, that just means that you have really bad posture. That's what that means. Not necessarily you need a cane. Okay. Let me show you my new iPad. So this is my new iPad. Wow, look how big it is. It's very big. Okay, yeah. Look. Look. It's so big. Oh, it needs Face ID. I was drawing on it earlier. So yeah, so this is the iPad Pro 13-inch, the M4 chip. It's pretty big. It's 13 inches. Auga. Oh, the colorful Miku, right? Is that the film's name, right? I could. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. I'm gonna do mirroring. And turn this back off. Don't need it. I change this to iPad. You're able to see. I'm drawing. I was just copying this. Of the Miku film? Like, actually? Do I want to finish this? I'm copying this? Oh, what if I feel like I don't want to? Drawing boobas are hard, though. To get that volume... It's gonna be kind of difficult. It's like... I should flare out more. Oh. Wait, did it just come out? Let me actually see. Yeah, colorful stage. That's what it's called. Miku who can't sing. Damn, Canada is not able to see it until May. Unfortunate. Should I go watch it tomorrow? Bro, I could literally go and watch this movie tomorrow for 6 USD because it's Tuesday. Should I go watch this movie? It's literally $6, bro. The other days I can't watch because I work those days. I mean, do I care about Miku that much? Not really. In all honesty, I could... Yes. What if I kind of don't want to? Because here's the thing: if I go, I feel like there's gonna be, oh my gosh, there's gonna be hardcore weebs there. Miko's my whole world. Okay, that's you. Okay, that's not me. The hell? Why? Oh, it's me. It's my PA works. I mean, do I want to pay to watch this? I mean, I don't really care about Miku that much, bro. See, you know what I messed up on? I messed up on not watching Witch Watch. Watch Witch? Witch Watch? In theaters. When I watch a PV, I'm like, oh, I should be okay. Then after watching like the first episode, I'm like, fudge, I messed up. I should have watched it in theaters. I love Witch Watch, man. It's not because I have a thing for witch girls. Good. Leave. Leave. Leave if you need to. You're not hurting my feelings. You're just hurting yourself. I wish. I mean, yeah, you should go. It's past your bedtime. Are you asking Cube for stuff? Or asking for Cube some, or for Cube for some stuff. Don't do that. Not very good if you do that. Good night. Sleep well. Honestly, I'm surprised you didn't talk about Mumi or Gura graduating. I'm very surprised you didn't bring it up today on stream. I'll be quite honest. But anyways, good night. Bruh. Yeah, that's what a lot of people have been saying though. They're like Dang, finally. I mean, not like dang, finally, but more like it was like bound to happen. I mean, yeah, I mean, there's positive and minuses for each one of those things. In all honesty, I think it's more of a positive because it's becoming more commonplace. So, and people are getting more are more knowledgeable, I guess, or a little bit more technical. They have a better technical acumen before streaming rather than having an agency. But I mean, of course, there is the risk of people being taken advantage of if they don't understand. But in all honesty, though, I feel like in terms of streaming, especially if you're like an indies VTuber, doing your research is fairly important. Like understanding streamer culture, how to get good at streaming, whatnot. I think, of course, like you kind of have to like. There's only so much research you could do, but I think it's fairly imperative to do that research before like doing it. You know. Yeah, on the admin side, meaning that they have to be more well-rounded. They can't just be the talent anymore. They have to have all these other things. Of course, they could hire other people, but again, if they're too naive or they don't know that much stuff, it's very, very easy to be taken advantage of. So obviously, I think you have to be, in order to like do it in a way that you're safe. Oh, what is it? Yeah, that you're safe and that you're not getting taken advantage of is definitely, you would have to do a decent amount of research on it. I mean, that comes with like anything. I think when you're streaming by yourself, I mean, I guess with the org, you already have a standing audience. Retention is always going to be a thing that if you have talent, if you're entertaining, you will retain. You'll have viewer retention, whether people like your personality, or you have to present yourself in a way that is able to make it shine, make it alluring. There really isn't a reason to maintain an org aside from protection and guaranteed sponsors. Again, I'd say the big thing is if you're Katniss Nuke, though, as an indies, you're screwed. Yeah. But I mean, you have to do something pretty egregious in order to get nuked. Again, if you're smart... Okay, let me rephrase that. If you're not stupid... I think that's okay. If you're not stupid when you stream, you should be fine. If you don't break TOS, if you don't like cause drama, aka if you're not stupid, you should be fine. or you don't effing care. I mean, okay, you should care though. Depending what your goals are. Man, okay, what am I supposed to do? Oh yeah, I have to. Man, wait, hold on. I should probably finish doing these. Damn it. Pure ref. Let me go to pure ref. The next expression I have to do is anger. Oh, that's gonna be kind of hard. Okay. Not really. This is one of my biggest problems with the CC pipeline. Your livelihood is as frail as your account not getting banned. I mean, I'm surprised you haven't been banned, to be honest. No, I'm not that surprised. You know why? There's so many reasons why. Number one, number one is I'm not big enough. No one effing cares about me. Okay, you have to think about this, right? I'm literally like I'm not even in the top like 10%. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Report me. What are they gonna do? Ban me? If that's the case, that means I'll just stream primarily on YouTube. You know that, right? I'm dual streaming, multi-streaming. Yeah, I'm streaming on both on YouTube and on Twitch. So if I got banned on Twitch, I'm like, okay. Do I really care? No. Because you know why? Because my livelihood doesn't effing depend on me streaming. Therefore, I could do whatever the hell I want. Competing offer. But yeah, trying to make it as a streamer like full time, good luck, man. But someone who does content full time is at risk. I mean, yeah. Again, that's why I say, you have to be smart about it. Don't be stupid. Or, have like a backup plan. Or, have some foresight, right? If this doesn't work, do I have something I could fall back on? No, I told you, I'm the youngest one, bro. I'm the youngest one by like a long shot. Again, they have a wife, a husband, kids. Depending on like how far along they are in terms of their age. Some of their kids are in high school, some middle school. So like, yeah. Yeah. You wanna keep on talking then? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Hi, Will. Welcome back. I see. Hey, Will. Did you get to see my new iPad, or did you get to see it? What the fuck? That's the thing that got your effing attention. He's old enough to have kid. I don't have anything NTR related on my. Oh my. I don't have anything. I don't have any NTR on my iPad, bro. Literally. Chop chop. No, this is my iPad. I got an iPad Pro M4, um, with the tandem OLED screen, with the new Apple Pencil, blah blah blah. Oh, it looks really cool. I mean, I did this one. It's really hard to see, but yeah, I did this. I mean, I could show it more in detail on my other. Man, you're making me do more work. I got an iPad. You know. Okay, bye. Good night, you shoots. Honestly, I'm not sure. Why do you ask? Because don't you need to go to sleep too? You should, or not you. You will. Don't you have work tomorrow? Oh, yeah. You should go do that. You should technically go do that. You know. What do you mean work is scary? Why, you're gonna get yelled at or something? Listen, Will, your work shouldn't be that scary, okay? Unless you feel like you're about to get fired. Okay, that makes more sense why you're scared, but like, your work shouldn't be that scary, man. Come on. Every day I refresh the Google page on VOO and it makes me sad. Damn, you invested in VOO. I mean, okay, you have to hold, bro. You have to wait because you have to remember stocks and all that. You have to like think about in like decades, you know? It's not just like what's happening. And also it was going to happen because if you think about like the past few years in terms of how much the market has went up, it what is it? It went up by what, like 20, 25% in the past few years. It's like crazy how so it dropping by 10%. That's like that's a market adjustment. It was bound to happen. So I'm not like super surprised. But all the stuff that, Trump has been doing that has been shooting it, but yeah. I've been buying monthly for like 3 years. Oh yeah, that's good. You've been doing good. I haven't been doing VOO. I've been doing not VTI. I've been doing another index fund, other funds, but I mean it's the portfolio is similar to VO, not exactly though. Who the hell expected the cause to be the orange man picking a fight with? I mean, if you were listening to the news, you would know that when Donald Trump, when the Orange Man was talking, he was talking about tariffs a decent amount, and people weren't really paying attention until after he got elected about what he was saying about tariffs. What do you think? Like, okay, um, before there is a huge market drop and all of that, Warren Buffett took out a lot of like a decent amount of money out of his portfolio of the stock market and held it as cash. There's a reason why, bro. I no one saw the 145. Okay, okay, okay. True. Okay, now that no one saw like okay, that yeah, okay. That number is pretty absurd. Oh, yeah, that's one of the reasons why I bought the iPad. Damn, okay. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's a lot of money, Will, okay? Yes, it is only 6% of his total investment, but like still, it's a whole buttload of money. I mean, what do you think Berkshire Hathaway has like in terms of what everything that has been happening? It's like it's doing pretty well. There's a reason why. That's like the equivalent of an average investment doing their yearly rebalancing. Average investor, yeah. But yeah, but will keep doing your keep investing monthly though. Even though like the market's doing terrible, because the consistency is king. Because right now, right, since it's going down, that means you're getting it at a all the stocks that you're buying right now is you're getting it at a discount. So once the market bounces back up, you'll be better off. So rather than trying to time the market when it hits its bottom low and trying to get it, just keep doing it monthly, regardless of what the market's doing. Then you should be good. I mean, that's been a thing he's been doing. So one thing that people are theorizing why Trump is doing that is to essentially when that happens, um, it will cause interest rates to go down, and therefore the U.S. debt, right? You know, because they have to pay it out this year, I think. If they're able to get the interest rates lower, that means they will save like billions of dollars in terms of like debt payments. An extortionist. That's so funny. I mean, what he's doing, you know. Oh yeah. Okay, but yeah, that's honestly, actually, that's kind of one of the reasons why, um, one of the reasons why I splurge. This in this month in particular, I spend a good amount of money. Is because there's nicer items I was thinking of getting, but I'm like, oh shoot, tariffs. I had the money, so bought a few nicer things rather than putting it into like because again, when I have excess amount of money that's like outside my budget, right? Or that is like because I've been underspending a decent amount, I'll put a lot of my extra money into an emergency fund and then into investments like stock market and whatnot. And since how everything is going with tariffs, I'm like, you know what? The extra money that I have, I'll just buy nicer things that I kind of want before tariffs kick in, and then I should be set. And then now I'm just whatever I make, I'm just gonna be holding. I'm just putting it into my emergency fund. I'm probably in my retirement fund. I will keep putting into my maxing it out, blah blah blah, whatever. But yeah, yeah, I bought new tires cause tariffs in Gunpla. I mean, do you were you was it due for new tires for your cars, or is like almost about the time, or you're like, F it, I'm just gonna get new tires because once tariff kicks in, and if like something happens to my tires, it's gonna be oh, you know what? Okay, that's valid. Actually, that's valid. If it's like 1 year, I don't think that's terrible though. Obviously, you shouldn't be driving your car with like no treads at all because that's hella dangerous when it like rains. Okay. Oh, what new phone would he get? Yeah. I mean, how long has it been ever since you upgraded your phone? Okay, go do that. Oh, you could probably wait like another year or two. The only reason why I say that is because phones are getting so good nowadays. You don't have to upgrade every so often. I think the last phone upgrade that I got before I switched to like my iPhone, how long has it been? It's been like 5 years, I think. 19. Yeah, isn't or sorry, like 3 to 5 years. Um, I mean, again, I think it depends. Right now, I use the second gen iPhone SE. Oh, oh, you could probably get like, oh, you're using your phone company, right, or your carrier, and then they like, oh, you could upgrade it if you trade in this, you could get this thing for blah 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 or whatever, right? I'm assuming that's the thing. Dang, that's kind of crazy. You have a second gen iPhone SE. Honestly, upgrade to like any like what is it? iPhone 15 or upwards, 15 or 16 because it has USB-C. So that's pretty nice. Oh. The only reason why is because it has USB-C. So like rather than like having to carry like that and then a whole bunch of other stuff, you could just grab, have one thing. I mean, that's the big reason why I didn't switch to iPhone um until the 16 or 15, I mean, because USB-C. That is literally like changed my life, man. Also because I became a Apple fanboy or whatever. That's less important though. No one cares about that part. Okay, what do I need to do? Oh yeah, I should start drawing with iPad. I should draw on my, or maybe I should just the rest of the stream just draw with my iPad because I do have new iPad on my title. I'm trying to think. Okay, bye, Will. Have fun showering. Hold on. Okay. Well, I guess I could draw one thing on stream and then. Yeah, I'll just like draw one thing on stream with my iPad, then I'll end stream. Uh, I don't know how that looks. On my... It's fine on my end. It looks super bright. Wow, that looks really bright. Display. Let me see. Brightness? What if I bring the brightness down a little? So it's like... Not as bad. It looks okay for the most part. Okay. Alright, that's all I got for right now. Yeah, I just wanted to do a short stream and show off my new device. But yeah, well, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I probably won't stream for a little while. So yeah. Alright, until next time. Peace.